whatnot. Just a quick public service announcement before I release this new video. Good evening, good evening. This particular PSA is if you've ever sent me an email or DM and I didn't answer, you know what I'm already saying. Don't take it personal. Once again, I repeat, I usually don't answer DMs. If you look in the link in my bio, it says no DMs for a reason, because there are imposter accounts going around impersonating certain people on Instagram that DM them, and I like to distinguish myself between them. Plus, like I said, I have 2 or 3 ways to contact me, so I don't really remember to check my DMs all the time. And if you look in the link in my bio, you can email me at guidesandgoals@gmail.com. I usually check it every couple of days. I will go in and check it this evening if you sent me a message. aduola13@gmail.com is not the best way to reach me anymore since last year, unless you have an appointment or you've scheduled a class or you're having a technical difficulty with one of the digital products. So if you have DM'd me and it's an important pressing question, I haven't checked it, just simply send the message to me at guidesandgoals.com/contact or either guidesandgoals@gmail.com. Don't take it personal. I'm not ignoring you. The only time I will usually ignore an email is if either someone's flirting or I've answered the question, they keep going back and forth, because at that point I'm going to automatically say just schedule a quick call with me, which you can schedule in the link in my bio, because if it's over 150 words, it's a lot, and I usually have about 75 to 200 other emails to answer, so I have to go through it pretty quickly. And to take in everything, it kind of limits my time in order to answer you efficiently. So I'd rather talk to you than explain a bunch of stuff in a big text. It's not really time efficient. So don't take anything personal if I haven't answered your email yet. I'm answering emails tonight and this evening. And if you've sent me something important in DM, simply email me if you don't mind. Another solution I've come up with is if you've ever sent me a message and I never answered it, when I go live, that's when you can answer. That's when you can ask me questions here in the Q&A. But whenever I go live, like on IG or YouTube, then you can ask your question there if it's not too personal or pressing. So that's pretty much it. I'm all about politeness and respect. I usually won't answer a disrespectful email, or if someone is just like, they just, hey, can you tell me this or that, without greeting or anything like that. So short, sweet, polite, and I will definitely answer your email. If I didn't, I need to check my spam box, or I need to go back and see if it got lost somewhere in the shuffle of all the other emails. So that's all I wanted to say. Never take it personal. If you have sent me a question or inquiry and I have not looked at it yet, it's not personal, okay? Because I remember I used to send people emails and messages that I was following, and the day they answered me, I felt some type of way. I know how that feels, so trust me, I'm not ignoring you. So that's it. I'm out of breath. Hey sister, is it normal for a babalawo to give a reading, do a ritual, then ask you to purchase beads? It depends on what came up in the reading. If you needed beads, do you need like the Aleki ceremony? And it depends on what part of the diaspora it came in. That's another thing I want to say too. I'm so sick and tired of these babas that are marketing initiation, and they're like hustling. Hey, I got that initiation for you. I got them beads for you. It really irritates me. I don't say anything because I feel like it cheapens what's going on, and it cheapens the experience, even if they are legitimate. I don't think, different cultures understand what that looks like to us, but I'm like, do I even want to be associated, with a situation where a person's talking about, hey, I got your beads and this and that. So I don't really have any control over that. But once again, if you need Elekis, which you're referring to as beads, I don't have mine sitting here on the counter. If you need that, that will come out in a reading. They shouldn't just tell you that based on their opinion. The Odu that comes up for you if you get an Orisha reading will mandate if you need your Elekis, or when they're trying to see what your solution is for your ebos at the end of the reading, then that's when you'll know if you need them. Otherwise, it's just marketing. I don't like the marketing of Isheshe Ifa tradition. Elekis are beads of protection to signify protection from the Orishas. It's usually a basic 5 to 7 of the Orishas. It's usually the Orisha Ilegba, also known as Eshu, Obatala, Yemoja, Oshun, and Shango. Those are the basic ones. Now, if you've gone deeper in the tradition or an Orisha comes up such as Obaluwaye or Oya, Aganju, etc., then you will receive their beads. Usually if you're a child of that Orisha, or if you've crowned them, or you have a ceremony, or they've requested that you have their bead for a certain reason, depending on the sign or Odu that comes up for you. Let's see. What are some altar setup tips you have? Check out my playlist on YouTube. That's the best advice for that dash of art. Can you speak on getting a shrine in hand rather than on your head during initiation? I don't understand what you mean. Can you speak on getting a shrine in your hand rather than on your head? I don't understand that question. I've never heard of that, Rasadhu. Spiritual Gangster, thank you. Yes, he didn't offer me to pay for initiation, but he wants me to pay $150 for 7 beads and anklets. Is that too much? Well, I'll put it like this. Any ceremony you get, whether it's in the diaspora or the Nigerian Isheshe tradition, it's like going to a beauty salon. One hairdresser may charge you one thing when the other will charge a different thing. The common price for Ilekis in the New World, in the diaspora, is usually a 3-day ceremony, which will cost about $300. That's because it's more than just the beads. Those beads have to be fed and washed. It's not just something you can just go purchase on Amazon and say, hey, I got me some Orisha beads. They have to actually be fed, baptized. That's not a good term, but they have to be fed and given life to and washed in omiero, which is the airway, the herbs of the Orisha. So it's more to it than just getting the beads. Like, here you go. It's a whole process that goes with it. Head rogation and all that. That's why the price costs what it does. Chandra Sheris, I don't like it either. How you doing, Chandra? I don't think they realize how it looks either. I don't think they realize, but I don't have any control over what someone does. Even if I know they're legitimate, I don't have any control over that. I just say, okay, they don't know any better. They think we don't know any better. So to each his own. As far as people trying to hustle the Orishas and hustle initiations and hustle beads and stuff, it's not always a hustle. Like I said, if you're getting an Orisha reading and it comes up in your Odu that you need that's not hustling. That's just telling you what the Orishas say the solution is. But if they haven't even read you and they say you need beads, that's hustling. So be careful with that. Do you help mentor people in the Texas area? I am in the Texas area. My whole platform is about spiritual development, getting your foundation together with your ancestors and spirit guides. That's what my platform is called, Guides and Goals. My mentorship comes in the form of me doing classes like the previous one I just did, Ask Your Ancestors, which is kind of an OB class and also going into spiritualism. So that's how I give back. Thank you, loves. Hello, Davida Rose. I see your name all the time, Davida. Taking my time with my Ifa journey. Ashe, Afrocentric history. Hippie, I'm talking about history. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to get off of here. I just want to let y'all know, don't ever take it personal if I have dragged my feet answering your email. Don't take it personal. I'm going to get to the emails this evening. But be patient. I'm getting ready to send you all a new video. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think, okay? Talk to y'all later.